Hey guys, and welcome to part 15 of Building Theed. So in the last episode, guys, we finally finished putting together the building that goes in front of the platform that's going to house our little garden area. And I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's looking so good. But yeah, guys, in this episode, we're going to get to work on all the little details that we have to add. We have to add the plants, the vines, little street furniture. We have a lamppost to add, and then some trees onto the platform itself. And then we have to add the railing to the whole thing. And I'm really excited because I feel like all these little details are really going to help bring the platform to life. And I just really want to see it come together. So let's just get right into it. All right, guys. So as usual, here is a look at the current state of the MOC. And what I think we're going to do this time around, sort of the game plan, is going to be to first add the railing to this front area only, like these stairs and this front area right here, because that way I can add all of the little connection points for the vine that's going to cover up the front of this entire building. And then once we do that, we'll move on to the details for the rest of the platform. So let's get to building. All right, guys, so we got the railing in, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. It's really just so satisfying to see these things come together. And as you can see, I've added the modified 1x1 round plates, as I mentioned, to the railing itself. So now the front of the platform is fully prepped and ready to add the vines. So I think I want to play around with the flower color, maybe like different colors per every section or something. I don't know, I just want to make it look dynamic and interesting and just like, very overrun with nature. So let's go ahead and do that. Guys, I say this every single time I add plants to a build, but it really is just so amazing the difference greenery makes. Like, it just looks so much more alive, so much more filled out. It's just so beautiful. Like, I love the detail that it adds. So I'm really just happy with this overall. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the details to the interior. We have to place a few benches on those studs and then some vines to this stud on the wall right there, as well as some of these trees that I've used here previously. So let's go ahead, get those built and placed. All right, so I've added all the little builds. We have some vines here on the walls, as well as the little trees I mentioned, and some benches. We have two of them right here, and then we have some tucked away in these little corners. But overall, it just really helps flesh it out and like make it look so nice and natural, and I'm just really happy with it. What I think we're gonna do next is go ahead and add the railing to the rest of the platform. And then I have to build some extra street furniture. I need to build a lamp and then some more of those trees to place around there. So let's go ahead and get those built. All right, so I've added the railing to the two sides that were still missing it. And then I've also added the street furniture. You can see a little lamp post, one of the trees, and then here are the other two trees. And it's just really coming together, guys. It really helps out complete that look. So now the only thing that we're really missing to finish off the platform build itself is adding two of the large trees right here. So let's go ahead and get to work on those. All right, you guys, so I've gone ahead and placed the trees, and with these, we have officially completed the platform build. The platform is 100% complete. We still have to obviously add the houses that are gonna go in those white outlines, but the platform build itself is now 100% complete. And you know what, guys? It actually makes me so happy whenever I finish a building or a building section, or like I said, like this platform itself, because it just feels like such a gigantic milestone in the MOC's progress. Also, it just really helps bring the whole look together, and I'm just so happy with how it looks, and honestly just so proud of it. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for this episode. Let's go ahead and talk about what you guys can expect in the next one. So guys, really happy with the progress made this episode. Like I mentioned before, we're sort of, closing chapters, finishing up builds, which is really exciting. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but I've sort of divided the MOC mentally into different phases or different builds, and this big platform was definitely one of the main ones that I wanted to get done, mainly because it uses so many pieces, because raising up such a large section of terrain takes up a lot of bricks. But now that it is completely done, I'm really happy with how it looks. It's just so satisfying to see it all come together and to sort of, like I said, close chapters on different things. And I really cannot wait to get to work on the next bit. So guys, in the next episode, we're gonna start work on the houses that are gonna go on top of the platform and the little house that goes onto the side. They all kind of have a very similar design. I've actually teased this before on my Instagram, way before I even announced the building series. I was sort of messing around with it one day, and I've sort of kept that same design, and I'm really excited to see it come to life with real bricks. But yeah, guys, now it is time to update our follow-along map. So last time we were here, and with the progress we've made this episode, we've made it all the way up to here. So really happy with the progress, guys. So excited to get to work on the houses in the next episode, starting a new phase, starting a new chapter. I really cannot wait to share it with you all. But yeah, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and following this build along. It really means so much to me, and I really appreciate it. Before I go, one more thing I need to mention. I've actually set out instructions for the courtyard and the little round build. They're over on my Rubricable, so in case you guys want to check those out, the link is going to be down below. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!